Most business people are extraordinarily good at metrics. They have all kinds of metrics. Your entire business is built on them. You have dashboards of how sales are going and how customer inputs and returning customers and all the things that we want to track, all the things that are important. And we have to know what our EBITDA is. We want to hit certain targets. The question becomes, how do we direct our employees to get there? So if all of business, if all of strategy is a hypothesis, and I believe that we do these particular things will get me to these particular outcomes, then the question becomes, what activities do I want my employees to do? So we're standing here at a particular day, at a particular time, and the question becomes, what do you want your employee to do? What do you want them to do? You can't walk up to the fry clerk at the McDonald's and say, I need a 6% increase in sales of French fries. And the fry clerk stands there and thinks, okay, right? They're still making French fries. What do you want them to do that you believe will get there? So once we determine what our true competitive advantages are, once we're trying to focus it down, the question becomes, what activities do we want our employees to do that we think will get us there? So how do we design activity metrics? Well, there's a lot to it, but here's the fundamental. Let's make them quantitative. We know qualitative metrics are good, but qualitative metrics can be manipulated. Let's focus on quantitative metrics. All good activity metrics should have a numerator and a denominator. And what I want to be able to say to my employees is, as the numerator goes up, or down in some cases, but as the numerator goes up, we're better off. As the numerator goes up, we're getting closer and closer to the thing that we think separates us in the minds of customers. This actually empowers employees. It's not an overly terrible thing to do this to employees. Employees now know what we're trying to drive. Now I go to the employees and I say, you know what I'm trying to drive. How are we going to do it? How can you make this happen? And employees now start engaging in how they can improve this. What could they do to help make those numerators go up? These are the activities that we think will make the difference. At the end of the day, the leadership is responsible for whether it worked or not. If all the activities are happening and the outcomes are not going up, that's your fault. But if the employees are not doing the activities, that's the problem. So many times I go to work with a CEO, go to work with a company, and they say, Chuck, our strategy must be flawed. We're gonna have to redo it. I look through the strategy. I'm like, no, this is a pretty good strategy. You've got a good handle on this. What's happening is it's not being done. Some management says, no, we're not going to do that. Just don't worry about it. I'll take care of him. Other people are like, yeah, just play lip service to that. We got things to do down here. And the strategy is actually not being engaged. What should the leadership team be doing? What should the board of directors be doing? Not only looking at outcomes, you don't know why those outcomes occurred if you don't know something about what the activities are. Also, you can't pull levers to improve your outcomes if you have no idea what real activities are going on. You're off at a meeting. What are your employees doing? I'll take some time. Go ahead, think about it. What are your employees doing? People will say things like, well, I hope they're working. And I was like, yeah, I hope they're working too. What I really hope they're doing is delivering on the strategy promise, that they are delivering on what we believe will achieve those outcomes. And I want to be able to track it and align it with my outcomes and my outcome metrics.